to the audiobook of New Social Studies, Grade 10. Unit 5, Lesson 6, page number 139. Political Parties. Introduction. A political party is a group of persons organized to acquire and exercise political power. There is a great role of political parties in democratic system. The political parties are based on various political ideology, philosophy, and programs. Nepal is a country with competitive multi-party system. In competitive multi-party system, there can be various political parties and they compete with each other through election by their philosophies, objectives, and activities. The political party having the majority seats in the legislature forms the government, and rest of the parties remain as the opposition parties and work as watchdog. Some major political parties of Nepal are the Communist Party of Nepal, UML, the Nepali Congress, the Communist Party of Nepal, Maoist Center, Sanghiya Samajwadi Forum, Rashtriya Janata Party Nepal. Constitutional provisions relating to political parties. The Constitution of Nepal has made the provisions relating to political parties in Part 29. Here, the provisions related to formation, registration and operation of political parties, prohibition on imposition of restrictions on political parties, registration required for securing recognition for the purpose of contesting elections as political party, and other provisions relating to political parties have been mentioned. Formation and operation of political party. According to the constitutional provision, persons who are committed to common political ideology, philosophy, and program may form and operate political parties and generate or initiate publicity in order to secure support and cooperation from the general public for their ideology, philosophy, and program, or carry out other necessary activity for this purpose. Registration of political party. A political party must be registered in the Election Commission, and for the purpose of registration, the political party should include its constitution and manifesto along with application. While applying for the registration of the party, the political party must fulfill the following condition. Its constitution and rules must be democratic. Its constitution must provide for election of each of the office bearers of the party at the federal and state level at least one in every 5 years. And there must be a provision of such inclusive representation in its executive committees at various levels to reflect the diversity of Nepal. If the name, objective, insignia, or flag, spelling of insignia is INSIGNIA. Insignia or flag of a political party is of such a nature as to jeopardize the religious and communal unity of the country or to fragment the country, that party is not to be registered. Spelling of jeopardize, JEOPARDIZE. I will repeat, JEOPARDIZE. Registration for securing recognition for the purpose of contesting elections as political party. Any political party wishing to secure recognition from the Election Commission for the purpose of election should register its name with Election Commission. While applying for registration, a political party must submit its constitution, manifesto, annual audit report, and fulfill the procedure determined by the Election Commission. It must mention the following description in the application. A. Name of the political party and address of its head office. B. Name of the members of the executive committee of the political party, or the name and address of same level committee and other members. and C. The description of income source or the source to collect the fund for the party. Prohibition on imposition of restrictions on political parties. The Constitution of Nepal has prohibited on imposition of restrictions on political parties. It has also prohibited making any law or decision to allow for participation or involvement of only a single political party. Role of political parties in democracy. The political parties play an important role in the following matters: protection and promotion of national integrity and sovereignty through public support, performing as a bridge between the government and people, establishment and strengthening of democracy, protection and promotion of human rights and social justice, involvement in the work for public welfare, creation of public awareness against social problems and evils, facilitation in the development and construction, and maintaining good governance. Role of political parties in the establishment of democracy in Nepal. The political parties have played an active role to establish democracy in Nepal. Struggling with various difficult obstacles and circumstances and winning the heart of people, the political parties have established the democracy, a people's rule. The roles played by the political parties in various times and the leadership are appreciable. Some of the significant roles of political parties played in the establishment of democracy in Nepal are as follows. A. Establishment of democracy. The political parties like the Praja Parishad, the Nepali Congress and the Nepal Communist Party played important role to end autocratic Rana regime and introduce democracy after the revolution of 2007 Bikram Sambat. B. Participation in the general elections. With the aim to institutionalize the democracy in the country, the political parties participated in the general election held in 2015 Bikram Sambat, 2048 Bikram Sambat, 2051 Bikram Sambat, and 2056 Bikram Sambat. This helped to strengthen the democracy. C. Struggle against Panchayat system. After the ban on political parties on 1st Push 2017 BS, political parties kept on fighting in a secret way for decades against the undemocratic step of then-king partyless Panchayat system and for the achievement of people's freedom and democracy. D. Restoration of multi-party democracy. As a result of United Movement launched by Nepali Congress, United Left Front and United People's Movement Coordination Committee, multi-party democracy was restored in 2046 Bikram Sambat. E. Successful in People's Movement 2. People's Movement 2 succeeded with the joint effort of 7-party alliance and CPN, Maoist, in 2062-63 Bikram Sambat, which restored people's right and provided the opportunity to people to be the master of sovereignty and power of the state. F. Maintenance of peace. Establishment of peace in the country became possible by the consensus between political parties involved in the movement and then rebellion party CPN Maoist. G. Promulgation of the Constitution of Nepal. Spelling of promulgation is Promulgation. Political parties participated in the election of Constituent Assembly on 28th Chaitra 2064 Bikram Sambat and 4th Mangsir 2070 Bikram Sambat and became successful to promulgate the Constitution of Nepal on 3rd Aswin 2072 Bikram Sambat. H. Establishment of Republic System. The role played by the political parties in the establishment of republic system, strengthening democracy, establishment of peace and promulgation of constitution from the Constituent Assembly is admirable. Now we have activities in page number 142. 1. There may be some politician in your community. Meet some of them from different political parties and ask about the good works done by their political parties in the community. Then make a list of such good works. 2. Collect the manifesto of different political parties and discuss in the class on the major aspects mentioned there. Then draw your conclusion. Exercise. Short answer questions. Number 1. What is the political party? Make a list of any 6 political parties of Nepal. Number 2. The role of political parties was important in the restoration of multi-party democracy in 2046 BS. Why? 3. The historical people's movement of 2062-63 became successful only by the unified effort of the political parties. Justify this statement. Number 4. What is multi-party governance system? Why it is important? Number 5. What are the bases to open a political party? Present the basis. 6 number. What provision has been made by the Election Commission relating to the registration of political party? Find and present in the class. Number 7. Mention the role of political parties. Long answer questions. Number 1. Prepare an article on the topic, Political Parties are the Pillars of Democracy, giving the example of role of political parties in the establishment of democracy in Nepal. Number 2. Why is the political party that jeopardizes the religious and communal unity and fragments the country prohibited to establish? Mention the reasons. Community work. What activities have been done by the political parties in order to spread awareness in your community? Discuss with the local political leader or head cadre and note down the description. End of Unit 5, Lesson 6. This podcast is dedicated to visually impaired students. So if you know anybody who needs this book to listen and learn, please share the link and also please subscribe the channel. Thank you and all the best.